Now we are Team 2.8 with the topic title of Investor Skepticism Toward ESG Disclosures in Asian Market. My name is Julia and I'm here with my team, which is Kivine and Rasi. Environmental, social, and governance disclosures are no longer just a box to tick on an annual report. With growing investor interest, ESG has become a powerful signal of how committed a company is to being responsible and sustainable. But here's the issue. Many investors still question, can we really trust their ESG disclosures? Without trust, ESG report risks becoming just another marketing tool instead of a real guide for investment decision making. This is important especially in Singapore, where the trend is very clear that among the top 100 companies in Singapore, 84% already integrate ESG in their annual report. That's why the role of independent third-party assurance is so critical. According on PwC Global Investor Survey 2024, 76% think an assurance or audit would give them higher trust to the information being disclosed. Guided by this, our team come up with two research questions. First, how does the presence or lack of independent third-party assurance on ESG disclosures affect investor trust in the Singaporean market? And second, how do independently assured ESG reports from Singaporean companies differ from unassured reports in terms of reporting quality, transparency, and adherence to standards? The objective of our research is to examine the influence of independent third-party assurance on ESG disclosure in Singapore towards investor trust by identifying whether assurance to improve reporting standards. And ultimately, we hope our findings can help reduce skepticism toward ESG disclosures by showing how credibility grows when independent assurance is in place.
Our method uses a quantitative comparative design with a sample of 30 similar-sized Singaporean companies, 15 with third-party ESG assurance and 15 without. The selected sample is intentionally diversified across key industries. It includes industrials, real estate, consumer discretionary, utilities, financials, and information technology, ensuring a holistic view of the market. Report quality is quantified using a disclosure completeness score, which is based on the globally recognized GRI standards. The scoring is divided into three parts. For the environment section, GRI Series 300, up to 3 points are awarded based on the quantity of disclosures. This process is replicated for the social category for GRI 400. It is also applied to governance, which includes specific standards like GRI 205 and anti-corruption. The sum of these three categories generates a final quality score out of 9 for each report, enabling a direct quantitative comparison. Additionally, the Growth Health Proxy, a key measure of investor trust, is a powerful composite score. Rather than a single metric, it's an aggregate of several fundamental growth trends. Its components include a company's earnings per share, free cash flow, revenue growth, and total debt growth, all sourced from the Investing Pro database. This construction provides various views of a company's financial trajectory. Investor trust is measured via 5 financial proxies from Investing Pro databases: P/E ratio, consensus recommendation, volatility, bid-ask spread, and growth health. The ESG reporting quality itself is scored against GRI standards. Content reliability, inter-rater reliability, and independent t-tests were then used for the analysis. Now for our findings. Answering our first research question, the analysis confirms that assurance significantly impacts investor trust. Assured companies possess a higher P/E ratio, lower volatility, and receive stronger hold recommendations from analysts, indicating greater market confidence and a perception of lower risk. And while no significant statistical difference was found for growth health or bid-ask spread, the primary proxies for valuation and confidence are clear. Answering our second research question, we then analyzed the content difference. The results are definitive. Assured reports have a vastly superior disclosure completeness score, with a p-value of 0.0001. This shows that the assurance process is directly linked to more comprehensive, transparent, and standardized reporting that adheres to global frameworks like the GRI. The findings further indicates improvement in overall quality and reliability of the information presented for investors. This superior reporting quality provides the credible foundation that, in turn, strengthens investor trust in the Singaporean market.
We can conclude that our research highlighted independent third-party assurance on ESG reports plays a crucial role in strengthening investor trust among Singaporean companies, where assured reports by independent third-party are linked to higher PE ratios, lower volatility, and more stable consensus recommendations. Based on these findings, we recommend that Singaporean companies adopt independent third-party assurance more widely, because by doing so, they can provide investors with more reliable and standardized ESG information. Furthermore, regulators could also encourage or even mandate assurance to close the current reporting gap between the Singapore and global market to improve the overall quality of ESG disclosure in the market. Of course, our research faced several challenges. The first one is due to the sample size, which is limited to 30 companies only, 15 assured and 15 not assured, due to the limited time of research. This may restrict the generalizability of our findings across all industries. And then there's also the challenge of isolating the assurance effect from other external factors such as industry trends, government policies, and also global market conditions. Looking forward, there are many opportunities for future studies. Research can be done by expanding the research, by using larger number of sample size, controlling for specific industries, and using other proxies such as cost of debt. Longitudinal studies examining before and after assurance is adopted for each of the company can also provide insights into causal relationships over time. Future studies can also compare Singapore with other markets in Asia that could highlight regional differences and identify the best practice in ESG disclosure.